This is James Mathers for the Digital Cinema Society at Cine Gear Expo 2021. I'm here with the founders of Cine Gear Expo. That would be Karl Kresser and Juliane Grosso. Boy, I got to give you guys a lot of credit. It's been a tough year. Last year you didn't even have Cine Gear Expo, and then this year, there's been constant challenges, all of course due to the pandemic. But I'm really glad that you persevered and put the event on. So tell me a little bit about what went into that.
A lot of pivoting, a lot of changes, day to day. We had to react day to day, I would say. When we were doing well, when we first opened up, and then when the variant hit, that's when it hit pretty hard. It's, unexpected. I think in the beginning we had about, it seemed maybe half of the companies participating, but when that variant hit, it hit us pretty hard. And and the internationals couldn't come in, so that really hit hard. And some of them held out as long as possible. I mean, they held out, and they were trying every way to get in, but it just wasn't going to happen. So we lost a lot of people that way. But, I think in the end it turned out okay, and we persevered, and we had a show, right? The show went on. So that's what we're proud of. And we're proud of and thankful for the companies and the attendees that showed up today, or this weekend, rather. So we're very, very thankful for that.
Well, NAB had to cancel, and you had to cancel your other shows. You've had them in New York, and you've had them in Atlanta before.
Right, yeah.
Tell us about it.
Yeah, well, not only that, but going even before the pandemic coming back or continuing, it was, with the location, we had to switch locations because the studio wasn't available. None of the studios were available. And so we had to go from there, start off, and then constantly modify our approach. Now, with the shows in our last LA show was in June 2019. So we sat pretty idle and couldn't do much.
27 months.
27 months. But who's counting?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, what were you guys doing all that time?
Yeah, well, the nice part is we have a beautiful property up in Paso Robles, and we make a little bit of wine, which is Grosso Kresser Vineyard. So we were able to focus on that, do some work on it, do the website, and make some great wine, yeah.
No rest for the wicked, is that what they say?
Yeah,
No?
that's exactly. It's no rest whatsoever. But we actually worked very, very hard these past 2 years because, again, we kept trying to, when we thought we could have an event, we were getting prepared for that. And I don't know how many times we pushed from June to September. But as Karl said, we did have time to focus on the winery as well. So we're really looking for a big boost for 2022 for us for the winery and hopefully Cine Gear to open up as a big live show again.
Well, as you can imagine, DCS is sort of in the same boat, We depend on doing live events, and we haven't had any for a long time. But we wanted to be here. We wanted to persevere. We wanted to keep in the same mode that we had in the past, and we'll be eager to come back when everybody else is ready.
Absolutely. No, and we appreciate that, and we appreciate also from all the companies that support us and the great audience that we've gotten. Obviously, the numbers are down, but the quality of the people that are showing up is fantastic. Yeah, we get some really good feedback from the exhibitors. They're really happy to be here. Yeah.
No.
I've heard that too.
Yeah, we had one. First of all, I wanted to say thank you. Thank you for supporting us, and as you always do. But you're here with us to support the show and the event, and Karl and I, we really thank you for that. But I do want to say we had one new client this year, and he pulled me aside right away, and he said the show hadn't opened yet, but people got in, and he got a contract right away. He was just blown away, like it just made. I shouldn't say blown away, but he was surprised that before the show even opened, he wants to be a regular, participant at the show. So it was really exciting to hear that, and we did have, as Karl said, we had really good quality of attendees that came out, and as for the percentages I've been talking with other events, what to expect in this pandemic when you're reopening and what their numbers are, and we are at the higher end. So we're very thankful for that.
Well, congratulations. You should be very proud, and thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
See you next year.